veteran teams on the court, so you don't expect a lot of mistakes or sloppy play tonight.
Yeah, definitely a lot of experience on the floor, so teams will play the right way. These guys know exactly what they're doing. If both squads can keep things tight, we could be in for a very competitive game.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Josh Okogie, and it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's George. Morris for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
Here's Durant. It's a 3-point game. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Durant. And here are the Clippers now. Westbrook, the pass to Morris. George with it. Now guarded by Booker. Zubac, screen. George for 3. Drops in the 3.
What's the pick used for? It's used for separation, and Paul George got it there.
After a tough decade for the Suns between 2010 and 2020, they are once again a team to be reckoned with in the NBA, Brent.
Oh, man, the cachet of talent that this roster has is tremendous. And this team really came together in a hurry, and they're going to be a force for the next few years to come. What do you say about CP3, other than this guy is an all-timer? And when you think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Now here's George. Morris outside. Back to George. Beyond the arc. And Ayton pulls it down. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Here's Westbrook. The Suns getting their last shot to go. Zubac passes to George. And stolen by Booker. By himself. And Booker with the jam.
That's an instinctual scoring play from Devin Booker.
Now here's George. And there's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 5 now.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Booker, here we go.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year, he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
George against Booker. From 10 feet away. No good. A bit long that time. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
You know, I love how active Paul George is right now. He's sharing the ball. He's involving his teammates, stepping into this nice, comfortable leadership role here tonight.
Now here's Paul. And Durant with the big finish.
What a slam. That dunk was just ridiculous.
You see the defense, Grant? They're all making business decisions up there. Here's George. 5 points in the game. Kept alive. Out to Leonard. The 3 is up. Sends it home from 3-point land.
Well, Kawhi has really perfected that stroke, and he did not come into the league with that kind of skill or that kind of threat from the 3-point line.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
From deep. No good. And Phoenix the other way now. Outside Paul. It's Booker on the wing. Shoots over George. Booker no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Now here's Leonard. Morris for three. And Ayton pulls it down. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
So you might as well throw up the points. Booker shot 90% from the free throw line during the regular season.
Both shots good from the stripe. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Morris sets a screen. Pass to Westbrook. Morris sets a screen. Shot clock at 6. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Here's Okogie with 4 on the clock. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the 1 spot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. George passes to Morris. Three-pointer. And George gets it to go on the assist from Morris. George has got 8 points.
Paul George spotted up, spacing the floor, and cashes in.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Leonard against Durant. Pass to Morris. It's George on the wing. Got it. Good job in the low post. George has got 5 points now in the quarter. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did. And a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Now here's Leonard. George outside. The three is up. It's hauled in by the Suns. Outside Durant. The kick out to Paul. Fires for three. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Westbrook against Paul. Leonard outside. Pass to Morris. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a three. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Westbrook. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. A nice shot by Morris. And the Clippers lead by 5.
Well, Westbrook more and more becoming a lethal distributor.
And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Morris. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. And now it's a 7-point Los Angeles lead.
Well, go ahead and try to stop Kawhi Leonard, and he'll just move the ball to the open man.
Booker, the pass to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Plumlee, a screen on Paul. Highland. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Suns have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Paul. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
From deep 3-point range, connects from downtown.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And it's Paul off the drive. It doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Gordon, the pass to Powell. Gordon against Booker. Out to Covington. Pass to Highland. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Booker no good.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
From the low block. Tipped. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with a 6-point lead. Thanks very much, Allie.
21.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Marcus Morris making an impact in this one.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court right now for the Suns. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Josh Okogie is out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Ayton in at the 5, down low. Now here's Covington, looking for his first basket still in this one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question, he is elite, Allie. Thank you. And so here are the Clippers, coming off a Suns make. And Powell with the stuff.
And how about Powell to the people as Norman gets up for a loud 2 points.
The Suns trailing.
Yeah, everybody knows that Bones nickname is going to stick for quite a while, but don't let it fool you. This guy is not afraid to take it inside and challenge bigger defenders.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Highland. Out to Gordon. Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
A great pass from Gordon there, leading to the assist.
Well, the Suns shooting just 38%. Their offense not where they want to be. And with Highland, the fearlessness he brings. It's what makes the fans love him, Brent.
Yeah, B.A., I like the Bones nickname, by the way, but this energy, it's infectious, and that's what Bones brings to the game. And when he gets hot, this guy tends to stay hot for a long time.
And the basket by Highland.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Booker. He's got 6. Pass to Okogie. Outside Booker. Plumlee pulls down the board. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
The Suns have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Nice move. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Good assertive play from KD, refusing to be denied on the interior.
Outside Covington. Ooh, Durant with a steal. Now here's Paul. Tight defense on him. Outside Durant. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, going to be tough for the defense to find a way to slow down KD. If he stays aggressive, it's going to be a big night.
Timeout called. The Clippers. Here's Westbrook. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And then Westbrook slams it in.
I mean, it is really like he's jumping off of a trampoline out there. Westbrook can do anything he wants when he gets up like that.
Paul can't get it to go. The Clippers in the lead. The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps when you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Now here's Durant. 13 points in the game.
And the move that really shook up the NBA world. I mean, Kevin Durant asking and receiving a trade out of Brooklyn. Now, with this team, he makes them a title favorite overnight.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
The 3, George. Ooh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt. He's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Durant on the attack. Over Leonard. And the Suns miss again. Los Angeles has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Morris can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 8 in the third. For 3, Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Morris, a screen on Durant from behind the arc. George, no good. Ayton with it, guarded now by Morris. Pass to Booker. Drives to the hoop, outside Durant. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Durant's got 11 points in the quarter.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Morris down low. He's against Ayton. Morris finds Zubats. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Well, the Suns shooting 41% in this game. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. And for the Clippers, their shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Kicks it to George. Fires the 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Here's Paul. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Leonard passes to Morris. It's George on the wing. Leonard outside. To the right side. 5 on the clock. For 3, Westbrook. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Outside Paul. Back to Okogie. Puts up a three. And again, it's the Suns missing. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Leonard for three. He can't hit that time. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Paul. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
George. And George with the jam.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Durant, pass to Aiden. George against Booker. Okogie on the wing. Outside for Booker. Launches it. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. To the paint. Here's Morris. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
And this is how you become a triple-double machine like Russell. You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Booker against George. Pass to Aiden. Here's Okogie. Outside Paul. It's deflected. George against Booker. Morris sets a screen. George passes to Morris. He tries for three. The Suns clear it. Here's Okogie on the take. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Pass to Morris. Kicks it to George. Westbrook with it. Morris, a screen on Paul. Picked his pocket. Now here's Durant. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Ayton has done such a good job of staying focused and really staying in his lane to make the contributions that he does.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
With the team struggling to come back, he really wanted all of those free throws.
The Suns trailing. Outside Durant. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
A nice shot by Morris.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Clippers.
It was stop and go for them along the way, but they finally seized full control of this game.
BA, the scoreboard definitely doesn't tell the whole story. They were able to pull things together when things got tough, and of course, they closed strong.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Paul George.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Paul can't get it to go. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
George passes to Zubac. Back to George. Morris outside. Out to Leonard. 3 on the clock. The 3, George. Kevin Durant pulls it in. There's the 3. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup.
And just when you think he might have drifted too far out, Durant with his legendary touch proves you wrong.
So the Clippers win it. Boy, a hard-fought alley. Thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Smack clowns with mad style.
address. Off the bus earlier. On, hoping to secure. A win away from home. So the Timberwolves win the tip. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
Now, here is George. Leonard on the wing. Edwards defending. Here's George. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one is on Towns.
I like the intensity that George plays with down inside. It's really what earns him a lot of these calls.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Conley, the pass to Towns. And he banks in the layup.
Towns has a rare combination of size and skills, and you know, when he gets the rock in the painted area, good luck trying to stop him. He's dangerous down there.
Now here's George. A 3 from Leonard. Good on the 3-point shot.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Clippers with the ball. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Outside, George. From deep 3-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Here's Covington. Anthony Edwards making his last shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
A shot by McDaniels, no good. Leonard looking around. George with the ball. Conley picks him up. Covington setting the pick for George. Westbrook kicks to George. And again, it's the Clippers missing. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Pass to Gobert. Conley with it. He's covered by Westbrook. Back to McDaniel. George against Conley, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. George dishes to Plumlee. Shot clock at 6. That's good for George on the assist from Plumlee. George has got 5.
Nice setup for one of the game's best shooters. Paul George, cash money on the catch and shoot.
Here's Gobert. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Okay, David, thanks.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Now here's Edwards from downtown. Gobert the pass to Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Leonard with the ball. McDaniels defending. In the corner, it's Westbrook. Back to Leonard. Here's Plumlee. Kicks it out to Covington. Leonard trying to break free. Covington with the bucket. And that'll tie this game up.
And, you know, whenever Covington is squaring up like that, he's money. Just an exceptional shooter with range for days. Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Leonard dishes to Plumlee. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. It's Covington on the wing. Outside for George. Launches a three. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
With a few 40% seasons from deep, George has become one of the top three-point shooters in the game.
Gobert with a screen on Leonard. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That three off the mark. For Los Angeles, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And the first one drops. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And they've also refused to give up on their plays tonight, chasing after their shots and just working hard for second chance points.
The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Conley finds Prince. Back to Conley. There's the triple. It doesn't go for him. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Westbrook with a wide open look. Clark, when the casual fan looks at a stat sheet, turnovers sometimes go overlooked. They don't really grab your attention. But as a player, how conscious of turnovers were you?
Extremely conscious of it, Kevin, because you know possessions are valuable and you don't want to be limiting your team in possessions. And you don't want your teammates to be sloppy. You don't want to be sloppy. And most of the time you want to try to force your opponents into turnovers, not make them yourself. Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Takes a three. Here's Edwards. Oh!
My goodness. Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
A crossover. George, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Stolen by George. Westbrook finds George. Now here's Covington. The rebound by Prince. Pass to Conley. This is to Prince. Back to Edwards. Going inside, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards, confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Highland, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when you shoot 86 from the line like he did last season, you usually cash in on those opportunities.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Here's Alexander Walker. Prince outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. Kyle Anderson, who's checked in for McDaniel. And both free throws good for Prince. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And the pass to Morris. From the arc. Rebound, Minnesota. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Prince. A three-pointer is right on target. Prince has got 5.
Yeah, you know, Prince is always doing a nice job working to get open, and that's the rewards you get for staying active, keeping yourself moving, an open look on the jump shot there.
And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Highland passes to Morris. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Morris has got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Here's Alexander Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Prince misses. Here's Highland. 56 seconds left to play here in the half. And the wide open shot from Morris. Kicks it out to Gordon. Pass to Powell. Back to Gordon. Three-pointer. The rebound by Anderson. Edwards with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's Highland. Passes it to Powell. 20 seconds left now here in the second. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Inside. Out to Edwards. 1 second left. Here's the drive. And that's it for the first half of action. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been one outstanding game from George.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, out on the perimeter, Edwards and Anderson. Prince out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 1.
I tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Yeah, really good sign for them offensively. They should keep getting him touches. Make sure he gets shots here. That That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Highland following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Minnesota in the lead. Anderson passes to Edwards. Morris right side. Pass to Highland. For the lead. The pass to Powell. Gordon with no one around. Buries it from three-point range. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Well, you know, Gordon takes most of his threes at the top of the arc, but he has the stroke to knock down the corner three as well.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Towns, who's checked in for Minnesota. Now the Clippers trading last season for Norman Powell. And as they say, Greg, the rich get richer.
Yeah, an excellent two-way player. Their wing depth becoming the envy of the league. And he's just coming into his prime, so he fits the timeline of their star.
Now here's Powell. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Here's Zubats, banked in off the glass. Zubats has got the lead up to 5 now for Los Angeles. Minnesota shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
And the Clippers call time here. Minnesota making some changes. McDaniels, he's checked in for Kyle Anderson. And it's Mike Conley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Now here's Westbrook. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Feeds it to Plumlee. Covington wide open. He fires. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Covington's got 6.
And that's really good use of the catch and shoot. Outstanding by Covington. He's a quick decision maker. And he usually makes his decision as the pass is being thrown to him as to what kind of shot he's going to get off.
Westbrook kicks to Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
You know, when you're open on Westbrook's team, he makes sure to find you. He's a selfless distributor.
Edwards dishes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Westbrook. Conley's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Leonard the pass to Covington. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's foul number 2 for him. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. The shot by George, wide open. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Boy, it's really good to see your big man imposing his will physically. Right there, Towns with a statement finish.
George with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Covington kicks to Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And it's Conley penetrating. Towns wide open. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know what? You have bigs who can threaten you with the triple where you have to at least respect it. But when you think about Karl Anthony Towns, in multiple seasons, he's hit over 40% from 3.
Now Paul George missing from long range. Shot is good in the Los Angeles leads. Cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Towns. And George.
Oh, man. And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about that instant response? Don't try to throw down on his team. It just gets them fired up.
And that's the result. They launch an assault on the basket.
I think the stakes just got raised a little bit.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. For the lead. Edwards can't hit. And here's Plumlee. And here's George for three. Sinks the three-pointer. George has got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Plumlee out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Here's Covington. Michael Conley making his last shot. Kicks it out to Covington. 6 on the shot clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Off target with his 3. Timberwolves trail. To the paint. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's George. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Westbrook passes to Leonard. Back to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. Outside for George. Nobody near Leonard. And the 3 off target. Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Towns for 3. Plumlee with the rebound. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside, George. Kicks it out to Leonard. And the Clippers miss again.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Gobert, the screen. McDaniels. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Mason Plumlee. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Westbrook kicks to Covington. Leonard dishes to Covington. Edwards against George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they pick up 2. George has got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Paul George can get it done from anywhere on the court now. When he starts percolating, this guy can cook with gas.
McDaniels finds Conley. Now here's Towns. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Westbrook. Pass to Covington. Outside for George. Covington setting the pick for George. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Edwards passes to Towns. And Covington sends it back. Leonard with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Looking to get it going. Here's Covington. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in this game. McDaniels passes to Edwards. McDaniels dishes to Edwards. That one falls. Gobert's got the lead up to 4 now for Minnesota.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Now, here's George. Plumlee with a screen on Edwards. And George kicks to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
George's all-around game is very impressive. His passing has really grown. He's able to whip passes over to open teammates right on time and on target now.
Here's Conley. The feed to Towns. Shoots over Covington. Back to Conley. Minnesota calls timeout. They're leading by 2. There's 57 seconds left in the game. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game. He wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is George. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Conley, it's in!
Let's look at what Conley is doing.
And the Clippers call time here. They're behind by 4. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Seconds left to play in the final quarter. Covington a screen on Edwards. Passes to Covington. Lets it go from deep. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Being both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a 3-point attempt.
And the Clippers call time here. They're trailing by 3. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Six seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And here's Covington from the arc. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purists.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the 1. Stolen by Ayton. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
Well, DeAndre Ayton is a team-first guy, and boy, does he set up the open man.
Right side, Edwards. And he buries his first look.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
For 3, Booker fires in the triple. Booker's got 5 now.
We know this about Devin Booker. He is not shy. Deep from 3, yes, I'm going to take that opportunity.
It's tipped. And the Suns pushing it up now. And Durant with the big finish.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Now here's Edwards. Oh! Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often. And clearly not enough defensive presence there.
Boy, he just took advantage and a ferocious jam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave him wide open.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Stays ready, lets it fly. You've got to be decisive in the catch-and-shoot game. Josh Okogie, yes, sir.
Ball against Conley. Towns for 3. Counted from distance.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Phoenix has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Durant drives in, and it's slammed in by Durant.
Well, the length is a problem, right? Kevin Durant on the drive, hard to stop.
Inside, here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
There's real synergy in play right now on the offensive end. The pass was right where it needed to be.
For 3, Conley. Gobert goes in. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Here's Paul. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Ayton. Rebound Minnesota.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Picked by Gobert.
Oh, wow.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
And Paul gets it to go.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the middle. Here's McDaniels. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Minnesota in the lead. Shot is good by Edwards.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Booker against Edwards. Booker attacking. And Gobert with a block. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. There's the drive. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
Wow. he doesn't miss many of those. He's such a strong finisher and tight.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Rivers is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Gobert with a block.
9'9" standing reach. Rudy Gobert twice on the pipes.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Now here's Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 6 points.
Well, you think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves. Here's Edwards. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Kevin Durant.
Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Durant. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your son, youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Rivers in at the point guard position.
Night after night, game after game, Chris Paul understands where to put the ball and when. Nicely done.
McDaniels. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Durant. Here's Okogie. Here he goes. And he jams it home with authority.
Wow, that explosive first step. Josh Okogie sees a driving lane and says, yes, sir, I'm finishing this one. Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And here are the Suns now, following the score by Minnesota. Durant with the bucket. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night. Big men nowadays, Doris, some of them handle like a guard.
Well, this is the beauty and the natural evolution of having to function on the perimeter. You want to be as skilled as possible. We call it being a three-tool player, Brian. Can you dribble? Can you pass? Can you shoot? Increasingly, you must be able to do all 3.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Here's Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the big man flashing his touch. DeAndre Ayton makes it look easy.
Paul with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Booker for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. Left side, Edwards.
Oh, wow! Incredible!
And that one is hammered home.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Okogie on the wing. Here's Durant.
Well, Taurean Prince can have a long career precisely for this reason. His defense is so sound.
To the inside. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
And I think because of that, they've gotten the better looks to start this basketball game.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, Josh Okogie sees somebody working in space and puts the ball on time and on target. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And so it's Minnesota with it. They've led by as much as 10.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Well, what stood out the most at Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
There's a minute 40 left in the first half of this one.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
Side out. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Booker. Booker no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Pass to Prince. Shoots from 12. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. 1:10 left in the second. Tries again. Doesn't go for him. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. The Suns have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Booker against Edwards. Ayton with a screen. Here's Booker driving to the basket. And Booker with the jam.
Yeah, the thing about Booker, not necessarily the quickest twitch athlete. He uses that smooth handle to gain separation.
Gobert no good. The Suns have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third team foul.
That free throw good from Booker.
Well, Devin Booker's ability to put an offense on his back is huge for any organization. His willingness to absorb and embrace responsibility is so crucial.
Karl Anthony Towns has checked in for the Timberwolves. Mike Conley comes in for Rivers. Pass to Towns. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Drains the triple. Towns has got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves.
Your Suns, 34. The Timberwolves, 44.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
So 2021 saw the addition of yet another honor to the resume of the great Kevin Durant. a selection to the NBA's 75th anniversary team. I don't think he needed cementing of his legacy, but it's just one more feather in his cap.
Time called here. The Timberwolves decide to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Reed's checked in for Gobert. A second to shoot. And the basket by Towns. Give him 8.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Even with all those accomplishments, Durant is just as hungry as ever, Doris.
The BA, to me, he's always just in a competition against himself. He simply wants to play the best basketball night after night. Here's a guy who takes tremendous pride in being complete and perfecting his craft.
Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Paul passes to Booker. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. The shot comes out. Ayton with the defensive effort. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. And that one's good. Paul's got 8 points.
And for a smaller player, Chris Paul appears so comfortable on the interior. He knows he can score from this area.
Reed for 3. The shot that time not on target. So Phoenix will take it the other way. Outside Booker. The 3-ball. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Left side Conley. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. To the inside. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Well, Devin Booker, known as a scorer, but this guy is able to put it on time and on target.
Towns down low. Durant's there.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Booker for 3. And Conley grabs the miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Durant, pass to Ayton.
I'll tell you, when DeAndre Ayton is looking to score, he is a handful. Forces the defense into a compromising situation.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 6th assist of the night.
Oh, nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
Back to Prince. Nice D from Durant. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And Paul gets it to go. And it's now just a 1-point Timberwolves lead.
This is anyone's game now, and they have the momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regrouped. They worked out some of their frustrations, and now they're starting to have some fun.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And it's tied up with that one.
I think what you like most about DeAndre Ayton is probably how efficient he is on the offensive end. Now, obviously, the next step, he's got to raise his game and defensive intensity on that end of the floor.
To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Conley with the ball, and it's Paul picking him up. Durant against Towns. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact, doesn't bother him.
A nice shot by Booker.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Ooh, Ayton with the block.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
To the paint. It's stolen away. And they're on the run. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
It's all tied in Phoenix. And time for a short break. Stay right there.
Please give a big round of applause for your son, youth dance team.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And for the Suns, their shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Rivers in at the point. It's Booker on the wing. Clock at 6. And they get it back. The kick out to Paul. To take the lead. The shot won't fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Edwards with it, and it's Paul picking him up. And the foul on Chris Paul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
This is what superb defense is all about, guys. He read that all the way. Boy, bodying up there, making sure to get position. That's really nice rebounding technique.
Towns finds Edwards. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Paul hits them both. And here's Minnesota now. Inside, here's McDaniels, and it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Back to Rivers. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Anthony Edwards is a load to handle as a defender. This guy's got the frame and the skill to make it very difficult.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in.
Guys, when we think of Josh Okogie, the athleticism is eye-popping, and the relentlessness with which he plays the game, that will be what keeps him on the floor.
Durant, the pass to Ayton. Durant inside, guarded by Edwards. Durant's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Pass to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Durant. McDaniels can't hit. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's Paul. It's blocked by Gobert. They retain possession. Paul with it. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McDaniel.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls. Karl Anthony Towns is checked in for the Timberwolves.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. And here's Booker. Outside Paul. High arcing shot. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns with the ball. And that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
The deep three from Durant. And the Suns miss again. For Minnesota, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Here's Paul, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Oh, man, the defender really went after him.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Boy, the consistent greatness of Chris Paul. Playmaker, scorer, defender, leader.
Oh, wow!
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Durant. No good, and they can't put it into the drought. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Towns against Paul, and the basket by Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
And, of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
They simply can't stop him right now. This guy playing with passion and focus.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Gets the 3 to fall.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
It's blocked by Gobert. Conley finds Towns.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
And that one falls for Towns.
Line for the Timberwolves. Karl Anthony Towns.
And so Towns nails them both. Now Booker. Trying to get back on track. With the tip. It's good on the putback.
Great anticipation off the missed shot.
Oh, his timing was impeccable.
All right, I'm with you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
I smack clowns with mad style.
evening and welcome to tonight's present. And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And the Clippers starting five. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point.
Chris Paul is always thinking pass first. He's so good at finding his teammates, especially when they're open.
Here's Morris, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on 8. We've seen the Suns get back to being one of the league's elite passing teams, RJ.
That was the trademark of the Steve Nash era. And look, they've returned to a brand of team-first basketball. It's allowed them to join the ranks of some of the top teams in this league.
Now, here's Durant. Here's Paul. Outside, KD. Just 5 to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's Ayton. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Los Angeles. Zubac, a screen on Booker. In the corner, it's Morris. Right wing. Westbrook against Paul. And finished off by Westbrook.
And there's the ferociousness. Got to enjoy Westbrook taking flight and slamming it down there with authority.
Okogie for 3. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Here's George. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And putting his explosive athleticism on full display there. George is capable of some highlight reel dunks.
Now here's Durant. Kicks it out to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by Zubac. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Westbrook passes to Morris. That one goes. Count it.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you. Inside, outside, and in transition.
And here's Booker. Over in the corner, Paul. On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Westbrook. And the rejection by Zubac.
Clippers ball.
The Clippers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game.
And looking back to Devin Booker in that 2015 draft, this guy went 13th overall.
What a steal. Plus, Book was the 4th guy taken from his own college. I think that put a giant chip on his shoulder, fueled Devin to the all-star he is today.
And with his skill, you kind of forget that Booker is 6'5" and can get to the rim with ease.
Kicks it out to Leonard. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Paul dishes to Durant.
Such a skilled, versatile talent. When Durant is focused on scoring, he's hard to guard without fouling.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Morris with a screen on Paul. Morris inside, defended by Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:36 left here in the first quarter. The deep 3 from George. Phoenix grabs the miss to the inside. And that one's good, Ayton. Ayton's got his second basket of the night.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
And the rejection by Ayton. They get it back. George, no good.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
To the left side wing. For three, a Kogi. The putback, and Ayton stays with it.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
George way outside, and stolen by Ayton. Lets the three fly. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Takes it out to Leonard to stop the run. Trains it from beyond the arc. Leonard's got 5 points so far.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
High post, KD. Leonard's there. Paul outside. Back to Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Here's George. A three from Morris, and he drains the three. But let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand.
The previous play is under review.
We're going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And a chance here to just double check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure if he got it off in time or not, so I appreciate the second look as well.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves.
DeAndre Ayton, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast. As the second quarter getting going right now. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Hey, Richard, for a while, teams went smaller. They became quicker. Now we're seeing some teams go big, playing 2, sometimes 3 7-footers in the lineup. It's amazing.
Yeah, there's always a pendulum swing. Once it goes too small, then all of a sudden the pendulum swings back. And now everyone is looking for size. But you have to have size that can also stretch the floor because teams need guys that can rebound. That's what they're looking for.
Morris with the screen for George. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Launches it. And it's Durant with the rebound. Suns trail by 3. The tray. The offensive rebound. Ayton. He goes right over Marcus Morris and slams it down.
And look at Ayton get up there. Have to enjoy watching the big man getting tricky with it.
Zubac, a screen on Paul. Westbrook passes to Zubac. He gets that one. Zubac has got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
And so Ayton will bring it up for Phoenix. They trail by 3. He dialed that one up from long distance. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
George passes to Zubac. Stolen by Durant. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Paul kicks to Booker. A 3-ball. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
Instantaneous offense. Booker gets the hot pass and quickly has that shot in the air.
Phoenix leading by 3. Passes it to Okogie. Booker with it. Leonard picks him up. Here's KD. He gets it in there. Durant's got 6 points.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Here's Westbrook. George finds Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. They need this, and the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
And it's a completely new group for Los Angeles. Puts it up from 15. No good off the back of the rim. The Suns have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Okogie, the pass to Booker. 1:11 left in the first half of the game. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Highland, defended by Paul. Highland passes to Plumlee. Here's Highland. A 3. Good on the triple.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Paul. No good that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Highland passes to Plumlee. Shot by Gordon, wide open, and trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Phoenix has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Durant kicks to Ayton. That's good, and it's KD with the assist. And it's 13 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Plumlee. Booker looking around. And no good on the last second attempt this time. All right, Dave, thank you. And
the Clippers, 27.
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. DeAndre Ayton has been sensational.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams. It's Powell with the drive, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Ayton inside. He's against Gordon. Bucket is good. Ayton's got 15 points.
Yeah, just proving how fast he can heat up. Once Ayton finds that rhythm, he is going to work.
Plumlee with a screen on Paul. Highland. No good with the triple. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Suns. They lead by 4. Okogie, the pass to Ayton. Outside, KD. Pass to Okogie. Booker in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Beyond the arc. Takes the 3. Durant, no good. Clippers trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Covington dishes to Gordon. There's a screen by Covington. Gordon kicks to Powell. Over to the left wing. Here's Highland. Defended by Paul. And Robert Covington picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And guys, as soon as you start going over and through a rebounder, you're probably going to get whistled for over the back.
Yeah, I mean, he was all over him. You just can't get all tangled up like that.
And the Clippers with a whole new lineup now. Knocks it loose. Durant with it. Leonard picks him up. And KD throws it down.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in a hurry.
Morris outside. The kick out to Westbrook. Back to Morris. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. George with no one around. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. 12 points for him.
And I love the floor spacing George gives you. His range seems to extend a little every year.
Paul's shot is off. Clippers trail by 3. Here's Leonard. He takes it in, and the layup falls. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
A deep 3 from Durant. The rebound by Paul George.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation. Just enough resistance to force the miss, barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Westbrook passes to Zubac. Leonard kicks to George. Zubac with the screen for George. Leonard finds George for the lead. And that one goes long. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. It looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Here's George, and they take the lead. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And it's really hard to knock George off his balance. He's just so long and strong. Nice take there.
Here's KD. Phoenix, no good that time either.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Zubac the pass to Leonard. Zubac with the screen for Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And we've seen Leonard's ball handling improve over the years, especially in the pick and rolls where he has grown to be very effective.
Good on the bucket. Ayton's got 17 now.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Clippers.
A 3 from Leonard. The shot will not fall. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Clippers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your son's youth.
While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook in at the one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
The thing about Booker is he rarely has an off night. He's one of the most consistent shooters in the league.
Zubac, a screen on Paul. Westbrook kicks to Zubac. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
The assist.
Westbrook's got his fourth assist in this one.
Capable of racking up assists. Westbrook has a feel for when his guys are open.
Kicks it out to Paul. Outside, KD. Looking to end his cold spell, and KD throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The shot by KD, no good.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
And the defense should know Westbrook will not back down. He goes right into the defender and gets a chance for an and one.
Suns trail by 5. High post, KD. Leonard's there, and here's Booker from the arc. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Executing to perfection right now offensively.
I mean, in total sync. Good luck trying to stop him now.
Here's Zubac. And here's Leonard from 3. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Kicks to Paul. This one for 3. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. Ayton's got 19 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
George finds Zubac. Nobody near Leonard. Oh, they get it back. Here's Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's some physical defense against Morris, who attacks with one of his many moves. And we'll just see what he does here at the line.
And Morris drops them both. Suns trail by 5. The drive by Booker. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. But instead, he'll shoot free throws.
We know Book can hit a jumper, but when he's assertive, this is when Devin is at his best.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
George passes to Leonard. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Leonard's got the lead up to 6 now for Los Angeles. Booker with no one around. Shot clock reset for Phoenix. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Second chance effort.
Maybe the most feared defender in the world. Leonard certainly was in the shooter's head on that miss.
Clock at 6. Durant for 3. Russell Westbrook with the rebound. Westbrook's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morris with the screen for George. 3-pointer. with 3. Booker. Here's Ayton. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
4th team foul.
We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ayton.
An absolute beast inside. Love how Ayton uses his size to draw these fouls.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Ayton hits them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
It's Westbrook with the drive. Zubac, that's good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
And just look how naturally Westbrook creates for his guys. An effective use of the pick and roll there.
Kicks it out to Booker. Here's Okogie, covered by Morris. Clock at 4. With 3, Booker. And the Suns miss again.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shot selection.
Zubac with the screen for Leonard. The pass to Westbrook. Outside Leonard. From down in the low post, it goes. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Durant kicks to Ayton. And here's Booker from the arc. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And since going to the finals back in 2021, Booker's earned the reputation of a winning player.
Right side, Leonard. Left side, Westbrook. Durant with the steal. No good. And so Los Angeles takes the win. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Smack clowns with mad style.
Determined to give their fans a reason to celebrate tonight. So the Clippers win the tip. So here's the Clippers starting group. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the one spot. Here's Leonard. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Lots of room. And he knocks the jumper down.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Knocks it loose. Kicks it to George. Smitty, sure to be lots of snappy ball movement in this one. These teams have incredibly strong passing games.
Yes, they do, BA. Some great basketball minds on both teams who can just pick you apart with their playmaking. I'm sure they won't make it easy on each other.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Covington with it. He's picked up by Edwards. And the jam by Covington.
Skying high, one of his advantages as an undersized four.
Picked by Gobert. Edwards for three. To the inside. Towns. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws on Robert Covington.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
2 shots.
And he sinks the second. Now the Clippers with it. It's a 3-point game. You know, thinking about the Clippers' history, those Lob City days really stand out, Smitty.
Yes, BA, one of the most fun eras in recent NBA history. Blake and DeAndre throwing down alley-oops from CP3. That team had their own style, attitude. I love watching that Lob City group play. Aggressive play from Kawhi Leonard, drawing the foul and still taking his shot.
And he's good on the second.
And coming into the league, Kawhi Leonard was viewed as a raw prospect, a solid athlete and defender, but someone that needed to work on his jumper. We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
Well, Smitty, there's no question Kawhi has put a lot of hours into developing his jump shot.
And you see the results now. He's become one of the game's elite scorers because of the hard work he put in, even becoming lethal from outside the arc.
Just 5 on the clock. George for 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. McDaniels from long range. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Covington, and the jam by Covington.
Nice pass by Kawhi Leonard. You can tell he's been working on his playmaking.
Edwards against Leonard. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Out to the right wing. Into the lane. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
Westbrook drives. Here's Plumlee. And Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. McDaniels against Leonard. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
And that one's good from Conley.
What confidence from Mike Conley, even from way, way out. He drains the deep shot like it's nothing.
Here's George. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Towns finds McDaniels. And it's good. 2 points.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one. Insane move by Paul George, a high flyer who can create in midair.
And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Covington, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Covington. Kicks it out to Westbrook. Hey, puts up a 3. On target from range.
Be careful when Westbrook is knocking down those consistently. Watch out, because that means there's nothing he can't do.
Now here's Edwards. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Los Angeles has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. George against Edwards. George's shot is off. The Timberwolves have gone an impressive 8 of 9. Edwards, the pass to Conley. 24 seconds left to play in the first quarter. In transition, here come the Clippers. Here's Plumlee. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
Pass to Edwards. There's the triple. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
And down it goes. 2 points.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
And so it's Minnesota. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So here are the 5 for the Clippers to start the second. The two-way threats of George and Leonard with a wing pair. Robert Covington is out there with Mason Plumlee, and it's Westbrook in at the point guard position.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
First team foul.
And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, BA, it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Leonard with the ball. Towns covering. Plumlee. That one no good. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. Here's Edwards. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard outside. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. George passes to Plumlee. It's blocked by Gobert.
What a block by Gobert. You expect that from a player who has led the league in blocks.
Prince is checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Another miss by Minnesota. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. For 3, Westbrook. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Minnesota shooting 76%. You don't see this often. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Smitty, no question, Gobert, one of the best bigs we have in the league right now.
You're right, B.A. The reason why 3 consecutive All-Star appearances. He's led the league in field goal percentage multiple times, and he's a block machine.
Westbrook, the pass to Plumlee. Outside Covington. Leonard with the ball. For 3. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Conley. For 3. And no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's George. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. George has got 7 points in the game.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Oh, sweet move. Here's Gobert. The kick out to Conley. 3-pointer. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. Westbrook with the miss. Minnesota's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Pass to McDaniels. Back to Prince. Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 10 points for him.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Here's Prince. They get it back. The 3. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Prince has gotten better at creating his own shot, but the catch-and-shoot game is still his specialty.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Timeout called, the Clippers.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Batum is checked in for Covington. Norm Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Gordon, he's checked in for George. And it's Highland in for Westbrook. Pass to Batum. Can they get it? Out to Powell. Gordon, the pass to Powell. Second chance shot. To the left wing. From outside the arc. Here's Gordon. 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. And the Clippers miss again. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Here's Prince. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
We have to give. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The T-Wolves on top, running away with this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Rudy Gobert in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
They're asking a lot of him, shouldering the load in a number of areas. You just hope he has enough left at the end.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Rudy Gobert is out there with Taurean Prince, and it's Rivers in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gordon with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And they recover it. Over to the left wing. Batum with a screen on McDaniels. Highland. No good on the 3. So it's Minnesota now. It's a 22-point lead, the most they've led by. Here's Prince. Off target from outside. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Pass to Batum. Off target with the 3. Here's Rivers. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Soft touch off the glass.
Ball handling is one of Rivers' strong points. Being able to get where he wants on the court and create and finish.
90 seconds into the second half now. Batum outside from downtown. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. Right side McDaniels. Takes the 3. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Gordon outside. Pass to Powell. Gordon outside. Back to Powell. Gordon finds Powell. 6 to shoot. To the wing on the left. To stop the drought. And the Clippers miss again. Gordon against Edwards. McDaniels from long range. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Out to Gordon. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Gordon. Now Powell. This one for 3. Gordon can't hit.
And yeah, that old adage about being too wide open, not a thing. He just missed it.
Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. 3-pointer, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here's Gordon from the arc. Pure from 3-point range. Gordon's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Love the decision by Gobert, finding the open teammate, playing smart basketball.
Timeout called, the Clippers. Moore's checked in for Minnesota. Mike Conley comes in for Rivers. Well, the Clippers shooting just 24% in this one. Not great. To the paint. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Westbrook, the pass to Zubac. The kick out to Morris. Clock at 6. And stolen by Edwards. Outside Conley. Here's the 3. Sinks the tray. Conley's got a second bucket on the night.
Mike Conley makes just enough of these to keep the defense honest.
Pass to Zubac. Morris outside. George against Edwards. Tipped and stolen by Gobert. Shot from 12. Back to Conley. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Leonard on the wing. From deep. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Leonard's got 6.
There's a reason Russell Westbrook ranks among the greatest ever in terms of assists. He excels at getting the ball to his open teammates.
Towns for 3. Who's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Second team foul.
15 seconds left in the third quarter. For 3, George. The kick out to Morris. Jacks up a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
I like when Russ looks to involve his guys. It brings this team closer together.
From deep, Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota. And so it's Minnesota already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Westbrook in at the point. Towns for 3. Unable to get that one. And Los Angeles the other way now. Now here's George. Westbrook outside. Stolen by Conley. And he banks in the layup. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And we also got to talk about the number of points they've scored in transition, just jumping all over the opposition in this regard.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Edwards for 3. Outside Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Right at the basket is where Westbrook wants to be. He is fearless about going inside.
Edwards for 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. And for the Clippers, they're shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Leonard for 3. Nails it from 3.
What poise from Leonard on the catch and shoot. He gets the ball and calmly sinks the shot.
From deep, Conley. Another miss by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Leonard. From the arc. And Conley grabs the miss. And stolen by Leonard. The kick out to Morris. George outside. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Very nice stretch from them, but the reason why they're not into this game, they have to get some stops.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. The three. It's rebounded by Morris.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a three at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
George, left side, takes a three. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got 3 assists tonight.
Yet another one for Paul George. He can pile up points without wasting possessions. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Let's go with a three. Minnesota with a rebound. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Morris. Leonard with the ball. Lets the three fly. The shot off that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Moore. Here's Gobert. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on even to Zubats.
When Gobert gets in deep, that's often your best option, is to wrap him up and send him to the line.
He hits the second from the line. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. For 3, George. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Minnesota shooting a nice 50% for the game.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number 1 was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm. And they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Rudy Gobert.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
No problems knocking that one down. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
Morris for 3. Edwards pulls it in. So it's Minnesota now from deep. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Gets the 3 ball to go.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. Must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
There's the response. Kawhi rarely changes expression, but you know what he's thinking. I got your back.
Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Moore knocks down the long J.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
For 3, George. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. This one for 3. Again, the miss by Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
back to when you played, who were some of the guards you really enjoyed playing against?
What if I start with the list of the guys, Kevin, I didn't enjoy playing against? If I named Allen Iverson, Mitch Richmond, oh, and of course, Michael Jordan, not the funnest nights at work, if you get my drift, but I did love playing one John Barry.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton, and it's Okogie in at the 3 slot.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And stolen by Booker. Gobert with the block. Deflects the pass from deep. That one doesn't go. So Phoenix will take it the other way. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. It's good from long range.
It's Conley's ability to hit the long ball that makes him such an asset. Stretches the floor and creates space.
And now here comes Conley leading the break. Shakes him. And that's 2 points on the layup. Conley's got his second bucket of the night.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there and just gets to the rack really easy. And for years, Mike Conley had an interesting title. The best player to never make an all-star game. Well, that changed in 2021 when Conley was named an all-star.
For Mike Conley, year 13 was lucky for him, going to that first all-star game.
And that was the longest wait ever to become an all-star. Conley, 33 at the time of that first selection, just shows you the work ethic of Mike, always trying to improve.
Towns, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Fires the three, and Durant gets it to go. The assist from Booker. KD's got 7.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
He was all alone on that one. Conley's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Ball looking over the floor. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
You have to be willing to pass in those situations. That was a low percentage shot.
Edwards, that's good.
And that was a confident shot. Love when Edwards just rises up and fires off the dribble.
Paul outside, back to KD. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 9 points for KD.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is.
Ouch. Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
For 3, Okogie. Gobert pulls it in.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Something you noticed about these Suns last year was their offensive talents, Brent. It could be seen from top to bottom.
Man, they got plenty of great shooters on the floor. Obviously, one of the great distributors of all time is Chris Paul. These guys scoring in a variety of ways. Really tough to defend from inside, outside, and the deadly mid-range of your leader.
Paul with the 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Uh-oh, they might have woken up that range from Chris Paul. He's capable from there.
Edwards drives in.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Durant against Towns. Durant, no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Towns with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul. So it's Minnesota now. 6-point lead. Conley gets the bucket.
What a smart player Conley is. Able to analyze defenses in pick and rolls and make the right read.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's his first trip to the line.
And I know he was pleased with his foul shooting last year. How about 87% from the line?
The first free throw is good. Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Conley for 3. They get it again. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Taurean Prince not going to give up anything really easy when he's on the floor, especially on the offensive glass.
And then Durant with the jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Stolen by Durant. For Phoenix, they have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. Free throw good, Booker.
Booker just one of these guys who's calculating on the offensive end. He's trying to figure out what defenses are doing. He's always working hard to find shots, and he's going to influence the game with the way he can produce.
The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Mike Conley making highlights for Minnesota. And it was from 3. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Well, a lot of the players are doing a good job as well of scanning the interior part of the paint. All those inside looks, those are paying off.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Andre Ayton out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the small forward. Well, Frank, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple. And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
They get the rebound. Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
How about Ayton going up there and showing off a little bit of his skill with the half turn?
To the middle. Here's Conley. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Out to the wing. Conley finds Gobert. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet. Gobert's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And it's Durant missing. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Driving to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
And how about the athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam? Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. McDaniels gets to Conley. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Prince. Stolen by Durant. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
When you guard CP3, you just can't allow him to do whatever he wants. He's just too good.
For Phoenix, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Conley, and he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
I'm impressed with Conley's scoring ability here. He's an alert guard who understands how to attack the defense.
And again, it's the Suns missing. Minnesota leading by 4. Prince kicks to McDaniels from outside the arc. Right side, Conley. Over in the corner, Edwards. Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Conley against Paul. Okogie for 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Here's Edwards. Oh, wow!
Agile move off the contact by Edwards, getting to his shot despite the difficult defense.
Ayton wide open. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone 7-9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Edwards dishes to Prince. Gobert with a screen for Conley. A three-pointer, no good.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And the shot goes in. Ayton's got 8 points.
The big man coming with an attacking mindset. That's something for the defense to deal with, and Ayton is dealing.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And taken away by Paul.
And really the smart thing would be to hold for the last shot.
Every second right now is valuable to you. That should be their strategy.
Here's Edwards. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And he's got more than a few ways to beat you. Edwards will be aggressive when he has to initiate contact and create the N1 opportunity.
Outside, KD. And the last second attempt does not go in for him.
Awesome D from Torian right there. A big reason why he's on the floor right now.
Thanks, David. And we'll be... And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Mike Conley.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Running into the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Man, Devin Booker is a true shooter. A walking bucket, always ready to let it fly.
And the proof is right there in the numbers, Greg. I mean, 2 seasons in a row, he's been top 10 in field goal attempts. So he knows how, when, and where to get that ball up.
Oh, impressive drive there by Edwards. Mixing it up with the D to draw the foul while in the act.
Minnesota making a switch. Prince is checked in. Suns trail by 4. Paul right side. Durant for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And KD decisive that time, wasting no time, rises up and fires.
Conley the pass to Edwards. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Chris Paul came into the league playing unselfish, continues to do so. What a dime.
Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Hangs in the air. Prince wide open. And another 3 for Minnesota.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
With 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota leading by 5. Here's Edwards driving in front of that.
And once Edwards gets a step on you, it's likely going to be a bucket or a foul or both.
Stolen by Conley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris Paul picks up that one.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
The Timberwolves shot 2 of 5 from the free throw line.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Here's Booker. KD looking around. Out left to the wing. Okogie for 3. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Okogie's got 6 points.
And KD keeping his head up that time, becoming a playmaker.
Towns kicks to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns, the pass to Prince. Outside Edwards. And he drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
To the left wing. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Here's Okogie. Plenty of space. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Okogie's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. To the inside. And stolen by Ayton. And now here's Durant, the fast break opportunity. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Big man you don't want to send to the line. DeAndre Ayton's free throw capabilities keep him on the floor at all times.
Daniels, he's checked in for Prince. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Over to the left wing. And stolen by Ayton. Inside. And then Durant with the jam.
And another one for KD, putting together a beautiful offensive night.
After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone, and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, the guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
He's 0 of 2 at the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Prince is checked in for the Timberwolves. And Booker kicks to Durant. Here he goes. And that one good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. That one drops. He ties it up.
One of the purest scorers the game has ever seen. Durant continues to somehow get better each year.
Towns sets the pick for Prince. The kick out to Towns. Towns is doubled. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. There's the pass to Booker. Passes it to KD for the lead. Kicks it out to Booker. Fires from deep. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Suns.
Going to be an all-star guard like Devin Booker. You might want to start hitting your share of triples.
It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Booker. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Rivers checked in. Booker the pass to Okogie. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Paul kicks to Durant. Here's Okogie. 8 points for him. Just 4 to shoot.
Just not sure there's a good way to guard Kevin Durant. He's too tall. He's too skilled, and he's too quick with that release.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Put big guys on the floor.
And so it's Kevin Durant making. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Timberwolves trail by 3. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Durant is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Okogie in at the 3. And it's Towns missing. And Phoenix has possession. The 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. An easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got his first 2 points.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert. That gives him the double-double. 11 points and 11 rebounds.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Yep, it counts. And the Suns lead by 1. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
Here's Towns. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And you got to like Towns being assertive there. When he plays like this, it really makes the defenders uncomfortable.
Hey, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Well, the three-point shot has been absolutely huge for them this entire game. And let's be honest, you have to knock down threes to win games these days.
Here's Durant. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Kicks it to Rivers. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert with a screen for Rivers. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Towns down low. Guarded by KD. Good work there as it goes.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
And it's Ayton missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Towns kicks to McDaniel. Towns the screen. Shoots the 3. It's deflected. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Shot clock at 6. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots. Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
It's Rivers on the wing. McDaniels finds Gobert. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
It's Gobert showing some guts on that one. With that length, a good bet to get off a good look in that crucial moment.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
KD against Towns. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Kevin Durant.
People are holding their breath a little, wondering if Edwards can take care of business here.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Conley's checked in.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns trail by 6. Here's Durant. And there's the call on Durant. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
We've got 1:18 left here in the 4th quarter. To the paint, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
For 3, Booker. It's rebounded by Towns.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And finished off by McDaniel.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Minnesota.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And KD is right there.
A great hustle from the swing man that time as Durant doing whatever he could do to keep it alive.
Towns a screen on Paul. Now here's Conley. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Even early on in this one, it seemed like... Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
I smack clowns with mad style.